Alright, we are live. So, just gonna break down heroic, Wrathion, a little of mythic as well. Yep, I got everything I needed. So, most likely, it'll be a Lust on Pool, very basic encounter. The way we're gonna mark and position is as follows. So, we'll put these markers around the room, and the reason for this is when the boss jumps away, we can say, go towards moon or go between moon and green. So that's the idea there. Now, regarding the positioning itself, probably just take the boss where they stand. It's not a huge deal. The tank wants to tank the breath out and or tank the breath this way, tail this way. Everyone else hits the side, standard fight. You want to run in incineration out of the raid. Um, does drop off damage. So I just put these arrows in, but they can literally go anywhere. Just make sure you're getting out. One thing to note in Mythic, you get a passive stack if you move. You're not supposed to move that much in Mythic. So making sure that you are kind of managing that debuff on how much you can move and not move is going to be really important. Oops, let me close that. So also, as I said, there's going to be two phases in this fight. I mean, we go over the mechanics real quick. Don't stand in breath. This is the tank thing if you stand in the breath. I don't think you'll die in heroic if you get hit by it. You'll definitely die if you get two, and you'll need spot heals even if you get one. Um, Incineration, you run out. Gale Blast is a giant circle around the boss. You just run over that, run away from it. There wasn't in testing. I actually don't think. Just don't stand in this stuff. I think this is overthinking it here. Um, so this is when he will do the intermission. I'll show you that in the video. You go to the opposite side of the room. There's gonna be fire patches. Don't stand in them. You can get baited by warlock gateways, and I'll explain that in a second. Tail swipe. Moving debuff. Then there's gonna be the scale mechanic. So this might be a little outdated, but you either want to catch or grab the scales. We don't really know. Um, then you want to run through the pillars with them. It'll break everything. This is a little old, but anyone can probably do it. The reason I put hunters and rogues is because they're fast, but mages can also probably just do whatever they want. Boomkins just can cat form and run around too. So really just anyone that has a lot of mobility can grab here. So you want to basically just run over as many as you can. This just makes it a little harder. Again, not something to overthink. Um, they will turn into lava pools if you don't do anything. Um, Other than that, don't try not to stand next to the shards when you kill them. I mean, 74k is not that much. It just wants to prevent you from, running around killing them all. That will make raid healing a lot. It's really emphasizing using the scales to kill the majority of them, which will be impossible. So try to limit as much as you can. So there's also going to be these assassins. They're kind of bugged in PTR. Um, Flares, maybe the Demon Hunter ability can spot them out. They will just run up to you and stun you. So if you're a class, you can see them kind of in stealth. See who they're fixating, maybe toss a ring of peace on them, flare them out, or whatever. It's just something we need to be aware of. Um, Again, stuns you for 10 seconds. This, let me see. This was taken out of PTR at one point. I made this part of the document a while ago. Um, but if this is the case, there might need to be some kind of strategy, maybe like stack up and get them to flare or get them like flares easily to see them or something. Oh, that's very loud. So I don't think it'll one-shot you, but it'll be really damn close. So it's important to sniff them out. No one's really gonna know. It will happen in heroic. The heroic damage should definitely not one-shot you though. So the other thing to note is that movement speed is probably going to be pretty important on this fight, as long as one warlock as well. So an intermission here. So you just get out of that, and then the dragon should leave the raid, and you follow this right here. You find out where it goes. Then you do the exact opposite, and it can be anywhere. So it could be like between the two markers. They just got a little lucky here, so they're using warlock gates and all their movement speed to run over. And this right here is really dangerous sometimes. Let's see if it happens in this clip. Yeah, so they gatewayed in, but the fire swirls came out and it hit them all.
Oh, that was a tragedy.
So I advise not gatewaying in, but only gatewaying out. I mean,
That
you
was a
pop a Hellstone
tragedy.
into DR and you live, but it's just a very stupid
Oh,
death.
gosh.
Um, this is mythic testing. Oh yeah, it is, because you can tell because of the move debuff. Um, but that's really about it for this fight. Pretty basic. You just repeat P1 and then P2. Let me see if I can find any footage of P2 real quick.
So
There
we're
we
gonna
go.
hold till after this.
So these little things that
We
shot on the
yes, we're
ground are
gonna
going to turn to
hold till
spikes.
after this. All the pad. So yeah.
There's the assassin right there. But they were kind of bugged.
So we'll drop a
And he
singularity in
got
the middle.
stunned. And it didn't do any damage to him. So in the dungeon journal, they can cast an ability
Oh.
on you.
What even stunned me?
Um,
What do I get stunned by? A noxious choke?
but see here, there's a guy running through them right there.
I actually
So
don't
he
know
has
what
a
that stun
scale and
is.
he's running
I
through.
actually don't.
This guy is too.
I have no idea.
And anyone that's
I don't know
left, you can just
what that even
DPS
is.
down.
Noxious choke. Maybe it's not getting
So
laid
they'll
over.
DPS the remaining two down, one under the boss
Okay,
and
they
one
let me
back
drop my
there.
singularity either. It's fine.
And that's basically the whole fight. Very basic. It's important to start thinking about the mythic move mechanic because the amount that even this guy's moving
Middle.
on
What
Nit.
even stunned
This is
me?
heroic, but he's moving a
What did I get
lot.
stunned by? A
So you need
noxious
to be
choke?
careful on that. That's the one thing to remember. Just checking if I have any other notes down. Nope, I think that's good. So I'm going to end the stream now, and then I'll load it up in about 5 minutes with Mott. And then I'm probably just going to do Wrathion and Mott today because my voice is kind of ripped. But I'll export this video, and then I'll put up my next stream. Be back.